Hey everyone, this is Jennifer Huber, also known as Solo Travel Girl, and welcome back to my channel. I know you're here for an update on my journey with Mounjaro, but I just want to remind you that I am not a healthcare professional, nor do I play one on TV, but I am sharing my personal experience and my personal opinions on using Mounjaro for type 2 diabetes. So I just finished up month 2 on Mounjaro, and specifically I finished up week 4 at the 5 milligram dose, and I think things are going great. Um, let's see, let's start off with the side effects. Side effects I had this week, about 24 hours after I had the Mounjaro injection, like Tuesday morning, I did feel that nauseous feeling. But other than that, I did have, a little bit of loss of appetite, but I didn't have my constipation issues because I'm being mindful about how much water I am intaking, along upping my fiber game. I didn't have bloating issues, and yeah, that's it. I didn't have any headaches like some of you have experienced. I haven't had any vomiting like some of you have experienced, so I think it's been okay. Other side effects, I want to talk about the side effects that I've experienced over the course of 2 months, because I don't know, maybe you didn't see the other videos or following along. I've had 5 friends reach out to me in the last week. Their doctors, their healthcare providers have talked to them about Mounjaro or have started them, so they've had questions. So hopefully they're watching. But yeah, nauseousness, constipation, stomach bloating, stomach discomfort, loss of appetite. Those have been the negative side effects that I have experienced over the course of 2 months. Not all month long or all 2 months long have I experienced that. Just maybe for a day or so, just depending when I took that. Like when I took the 5 milligram dose that was going up from 2.5 to 5, my body had to get used to that, and that's where I had those side effects the greatest. So tomorrow I will begin the 7.5 milligram dose. We'll see how that goes. Fingers are crossed that I will be able to stomach that, pun intended, for the next month, and then hopefully I can get up to the 10 milligram dose. So this obviously, I'm taking Mounjaro not for weight loss. Yes, weight loss is a great side effect because that's going to help me lower my A1C, but that's what the end game is to lower my A1C. So I've been monitoring my glucose levels every morning, and if you watched a previous video, you know that if my glucose is over 200 in the morning, my doctor told me I need to take insulin. So I'm happy to say that it hasn't been any higher than 140 this past week. And that's not fasting, meaning I could have eaten at like 10, 11 o'clock at night, and it was still less than 140. So I am very happy with that. So that means I haven't had any insulin since I began this experience 2 months ago. So yay me. And now let's talk about the weight loss. I lost 2 pounds this week, and in total I have a good visual now. If you watched another video, you know I brought out a visual, but that you had to do some math. There's not much math for this. You don't have to do any subtracting. So I had 15 pounds, and then 5 pounds, or up to 20 pounds, and another 5 pounds. So I have lost 25 pounds in 2 months, and this, oh my gosh, this feels so heavy, and I can't even imagine this, carrying this around. I can't even. So I did some math with BMI today. When I started this journey, my BMI was in the obese range. I hate admitting that, but it was in the obese range. Now I'm in the overweight range, and in order for me to get into the normal range, I need to lose another 25 pounds. I'll say it, it seems impossible. Maybe it's not, but it seems impossible at this point to lose another 25 pounds. But we'll see how it goes. My exercise, I need to up my game. I need to add more cardio and more strength training, I know. basically been walking my dog a couple miles a day. I walk him in the morning, I walk him in the evening. You know, I live in Southwest Florida and it is so hot and sticky and blah right now. I don't want to be outside, but I count cutting my lawn as exercise because I have a push mower, and again, it is just hotter than Hades out there, and I'm sweating up a storm, and that I feel that has to be doing something. It's a lot of leg muscles as well. And then I'm practicing yoga a few nights a week. So I do want to get back to PIO. I think I mentioned that to you before. PIO is a beach body program, incorporates yoga, Pilates, and cardio. Also want to get out on my paddleboard more and then out on my bike as well. I used to love biking. I thought about getting back to roller skating. I actually used to skate roller derby. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea at 40 years old. Now that I'm 52, I don't even know if that's a better idea or a worse idea. I'm sure that's a worse idea. I guess as long as I have the proper equipment on, my knee pads, my ankle pads, maybe even my helmet, I'll be okay. Not to do roller derby again, but just to go out roller skating. I do love roller skating. Anyway, what else is going on? Let me check my notes. Oh, this is a big one. Oops. Insurance. If you've been following along, you know I've been a nervous Nelly about, and a worrywart about whether my insurance will cover Mounjaro and this whole thing with the $25 discount card and what is it. Again, if you have any questions, visit the Mounjaro website, mounjaro.com. I have a link to it in the description. And Mounjaro, they have a toll-free number where you can call. And thank you. I won't mention your name. I don't want to embarrass you, but thank you for subscribing and commenting that you commented, that you called Lily, and that they were very informative. And that'll be my next step, is calling them about the $25 discount card. However, my insurance company sent me a letter this week saying that they have pre-authorized my use of the 7.5. I know that's out of focus. I'm sorry. But they have pre-authorized my use of the 7.5 milligram of Mounjaro. So that's exciting, and this is valid for a year. Hopefully, when I contact my healthcare provider, I'll contact her in a couple weeks to let her know that hopefully I'll say, yes, I am tolerating 7.5, and then hopefully I will be able to go up to the 10 milligrams the month after next, because I do want to be maxed out at the level, because that's going to help my my glucose and my A1C levels the most. So that's what my aim is. That's what my goal is. It's not necessarily weight loss. That's a very nice side effect, but overall I want to get my A1C numbers down. I want to get my glucose numbers down. So that's where I want to go with that. So I think that's all that's happening with me. It is. I reached the end of my notes. I hope everything is going well with you. I just ran through the comments and I replied to everyone. Thank you so much for commenting. I hope you're having good success too. I know some of you were on the same time frame with this Mounjaro experience. I know some of you are having some massive side effects. You know, I hope it gets better for you. And yeah, you know, thank you for tuning in. Continue with the progress. And if you have any questions, I'll try to do my best to answer them. But really, you'll visit the Mounjaro website or talk to your healthcare provider. They'll be the best source of information because they know what's happening with you. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. Have an awesome week, and I'll see you next week. Hopefully there are no storms out there. I guess this is a little disclaimer that with my company, I have a storm role. That means if there's a storm or hurricane coming, I will be activated for duty. I know there are some active systems out in the Atlantic, and fingers crossed that they turn into nothing or that they just dissolve. But anyway, again, have a great week, and I will catch you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.